Fashion Week is upon us. So I'm having a quick thrift around at my local to see if I can just find those extra little bits of spice, those little icings, the cherries on the top of my thrift fits. You know what I mean? So let's get into it. The first look that I'm doing, the designer is Indigenous Australian and she creates her own beautiful artwork and then puts it onto her swimwear. Her brand is Leandra. So I'm wearing a piece from her and I'm excited to honor her designs. And then I want to kind of add in a bit of custom thrift as well. So I'm just seeing what's around here. Ooh. And that's definitely the tones. But I have the coolest bag. You wait until you see it. You're gonna love it. It's been customized. Okay, a thrifting fit check. I am wearing all men's today actually. So I've got a matching tracksuit set underneath. And this beautiful suit jacket is a wool silk blend, I believe. And it was gifted to me. It's L'Envol. So very fancy. One of the thrifters in the community thrifted it for herself. She wasn't wearing it, so she gave it to me. Thank you very much. I have added one of my favorite brooches my husband bought for me. This is a vintage one. Gorgeous little bee. Save the bees. They're very important. They pollinate a lot of our species. My cap from the men's section at Salvos online. And then my favorite kicks, my Jordans, or as you say in my husband's Tongan language, susodeni. So I just wanted to say, I feel like, you know, events that you have in your life, whether it be, you know, a fashion week or a family event, a wedding, whatever, I know myself, even though I am very much into sustainability, there's still that pressure to have something new or to look current or look like I've, you know, I've got something brand new. And even though I've been thrifting for so long, I definitely still feel that. Like, why else would I come thrifting today to find a few extra things, right? It's still that kind of mindset and that like influence that gets in. But I think having that awareness and then just taking the time to think, okay, what do I actually have in my wardrobe first? And then if there are some gaps that you want to fill, how can I fill them with secondhand, or how could I borrow them or rent them? It just gives you that little moment to slow down and just approach the event or, you know, the occasion with a little bit more consciousness. You know what I mean? And then if I do bring something in, then I think about, okay, what am I not wearing? What could I donate? So keeping everything circular, keeping that little bit of mindfulness, definitely goes a long way. Whenever I'm looking through the racks, I really try to tap into like what it is that I'm here for, and you know what's the event, or you know what's the color scheme, what's the inspo. So one of the other shows I'm going to is this incredible brand called The Injury. They're very like Y2K, post-apocalyptic, raver kid sort of. It's so freaking cool. I'll put some videos on the pictures on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. But they have a lot of green in one of their collections, so this sort of caught my eye. But then I also saw this sweater here. I love a good line drawing, and I found a top on the $2 rack last week and it had all this beading on it, and I've picked all the beading off, and I just saw this and I thought, ooh, imagine if I gave her beaded hair. Wouldn't that look cool? Or like a beaded eye. I mean, this is $6 and it's such a good canvas for creativity. These two white ones are really nice. Another show that I'm going to is called Madre Natura, which is Italian for Mother Nature. And they have lots of white, lots of classic, you know, minimalistic pieces with this sort of really interesting mod and kind of like almost like 70s Eddie Sedgwick vibe. So having, you know, some really great canvas jackets like this, or even the red, because I have the cutest customized red bag that I've made, could be really nice as well. So I'm going to try these 3 on and see. I always look here, the sleepwear, the nightwear, the activewear, because quite often you can find little crop tops, you can find corsets, you can find bustiers, slip dresses, what else? Robes, kimonos, lots of things that you can reimagine. Camisoles, it's definitely worth a look. See, like look at this little velvet cami, that's cute. Wow, okay. Case in point, look at this. It's like a, I mean, this is a dress. I don't know how it ended up here, but it's here. And I absolutely, look at this beading, my goodness. See, you could wear that as is, or you could take that beading off and put it on something else, but that's absolutely beautiful. Okay, here's another example of the lingerie and nightwear section being a total vibe. I just found this and I pulled it out to show you next to this grey men's suit jacket. Lee has one of these, so I could borrow his, but I absolutely am intrigued by this piece. I think it's swimwear because it has that kind of swimwear top, but it's got an inbuilt belt, and then this little panel here is sheer. But I just look at those 2 colours together, it looks amazing. Thrifting gives me so many ideas, honestly. But I really like the idea of layering this under or over. It's a really interesting piece. And it is $8. Always look here, friends. Always look here. It's interesting seeing some of these fast fashion brands now talking about the fact that they're using recycled fibres. I really hope they are, and I really hope that's what's going on. It doesn't change the enormity at which you're producing things, but if they are trying to be more mindful, then that's a good thing. I'm happy about that. This is also an example of how much you can find in thrift stores that's brand new with tags. It's quite a cute little piece. It's giving like Cheongsam with a mesh. Really cute collar too. Ruching. Nice. I love finding pieces like this. Somebody has handmade it. Check it out. It's really nicely done. I'm guessing it was like an experimental piece, you know, learning their craft. But they've brought the bling as well. It's so sweet. Another sign I need to learn to sew. $5 for someone's time, love, dedication, their vision, and of course the bling. It's teeny tiny, and it's little buttons. Oh, that is so cute. Of course, we couldn't end this video without a shameless plug for my book. So in Sydney, she's available in about 6 different Salvos Stores for $30, the paperback. And she's a very good read, if I do say so myself. It's all about how we can elevate thrift, how we can reimagine it, how we can change the way that we think about secondhand, because it's good for people and the planet. Ow, but also, wow. Just created this stack, which is very reminiscent of the colours of Ayers Rock, you know, native, indigenous tones, the soil. And these are the kind of tones that I'll be wearing. So it just goes to show you. And I just noticed it looks great with green as well. Ooh, maybe I could wear a green jacket. See, the clothing racks always give you ideas. Sifting through the men's section. Have a good trip. Thank you very much. This, okay, hear me out, but imagine that cropped with the latex red glove peeping out underneath. Vibe? It is in my mind. Whoa, what is happening here? Wow. See, this is a sign that you've got to shop everywhere in a thrift store, because this is in the men's section. But hey, like, anyone can wear it. $5. This would be such a good layering piece underneath men's suiting, like grey or caramel or even black. Very in alignment for the injury show that I'm going to. How great is this coat? This colour. It's got a belt too, let me show you. Yes. So good. Okay, I found some great bits and pieces, especially jackets. Next part will be the fits. Stay tuned. Mwah.
Hello everybody, my name is Leandra Gakamama. I'm the founder of Leandra. As a proud young woman from East London Land, I would like to begin today by acknowledging the traditional custodians of this beautiful land that we meet on today, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. Every item you're about to see is sustainably sourced and ethically made. And every item is from last season. Because to avoid wastage, we're not launching a new collection until we have sold every single piece of our old one. Introducing the last season collection.
loose threads,
Who
but other than that,
cares?
it's perfect. Like,
Who cares?
all legit.
It's immaculate.
Thank you.
So are you.
So are you.
So are you.
Like,
Thank you.
Look at these two hotties. Killing it. Killing it. Work it.
The Stanley.
Gorgeous Arnica. Welcome to Sydney, Miss Melbourne.
It's so warm here. I love it.
I know, right? You look incredible.
Thank you.
Talk us through.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, I'll start with the bottom and work my way up.
Okay.
So the shoes are Melbourne-based Rolly. Love them. We're going for comfort.
Yes,
The
we are.
skirt is a beautiful
Amazing.
thrifted moment from Salvos.
Yes.
It was just in a cute little regional town and it grabbed my eye.
The best ones.
The top, it says Museum of Modern Fart. Which I just think, if fashion isn't silly, then what's it for?
100%.
And I got that at a clothing swap, so secondhand as well. The jacket, also thrifted, and then I didn't have a matching stitch, but basically all I did was cut the sleeves off, sewed them in, and then I put in little eyelets and added a chain, so it gives kind of a cool detached effect, negative space.
You make me so proud, DIY queen.
Thank you!
Amazing. You look so good.
Look how cool these are. Wow. Stop.
Oh my gosh.